Yeah, welcome back to the channel, and we're going to talk about the second modification I made to my new pack, or to my gear here, and we'll see what you think about it. So let's go. Before we get started, though, I appreciate you giving me a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, share with your friends and enemies, and please subscribe to my channel. All the help needed, those of you to just subscribe and watch my videos. Yeah, I appreciate that. Anyway, let's get started here. Well, I measured out 600 millimeters or 600 millimeters of webbing here that I have. I have a lot of this webbing right here I got by chance for a good price. It's really good. It's pretty good. Been pretty reasonable. Pretty well made. It's not the exact same stuff that you see on the webbing on the pack itself, the same color, but you can see it stands out pretty good. I used 2 tri-glides, and I used the female end of the Fastex buckles here and clip them in. Okay, what this allows me to do is I can tighten this up even more around it if I need to. When I add this pack right here to it, I can also tighten this up, although you don't really need to, because you can tighten it up pretty well the way it is. So I'm not going to really use them with this right here. What they'll do is they'll come off and go inside the pouch when I attach that one to. But when I attach these pouches on it and have stuff in it, this will sit. Well, let me show you how it attaches first and give you a better idea here. So what these do is they slide through this PALS webbing, which sadly is only one at the top and only one at the bottom. So let's see here. Yeah. And the way it's sort of set out, you don't have a whole lot of room to play with this as much as I'd like to. I mean, I think I said Savotta does some really good stuff, but this right here is one of those things. So you see here in the bottom, it goes through right here. Okay, this is one of those things that Savotta could improve on, is this right here, this setup right here. And then what you do then is you pop this through here. Now I played with this a bunch, and this is what I've come up with. So, and then here at the bottom, these slide through here, as you see, and then this slides. Well, actually, what you can do is slide this back through it again, but it doesn't really matter. And this right here slides through this right here in the back of it. Okay, like I said, it's a little. You get an idea of what it looks like on the side. It's a little bit too much room right here. This piece right here does. So it needs to be a setup to attach right here. So I haven't gotten there yet in what I'm doing. But if you see the top right here, if you have it too low, it's sitting too low. So you got to really put it between these two so you have some kind of security. Now it doesn't pop off or anything, but in right here, it'll pop out. And that I don't like. So anyway, so now it's on. Well, let me fill it up and show you how it's going to look. This is how they look like normally once they're filled with something right here. I just throw some stuff in it to give them some form. But the problem is that, like I said, you can't. I just worry about them popping off or something, because this piece right here is so close to popping out right here. Even like this right here, fill it up, it wants to pop out. So what I want to do is compact as much as possible, and that's where this system comes in. It's actually pretty good. You can slide. My idea, you slide this through, okay, like so. This side right here also. And slide it in. Now you can give it a little bit more space here. Okay, and then the bottom we'll do the same thing. Give a little bit more. Man, I'm sweating here. It's hot today. Very hot in my office right here. Can't open up enough windows in the house. Here we don't have air conditioning. Most people don't have air conditioning here. Little by little you're starting to get it, but people are getting it, but we're not. This is not my property. So let's it's funny, I gotta tell you a little quick story. I was driving at work, using my truck the other day at work. I had air conditioning going last week. It was so hot that you could barely stand it in the vehicle even. And my colleague, he complained about being too cold in the vehicle. He asked me to turn the air conditioning on. I said, no. You can turn it off in his vehicle, but not mine. Anyway, so there you go. Tighten this up a bit. I can tighten up some more with the side straps right here. And this is my concept right here of what I'm trying to accomplish here by tightening this right here up. And so now it's much tighter on the it won't naturally just pop out. I still have access. I can quickly to get access to anything, I can quickly pop this out right here on the side, unzip the pouch, which has zippers on top, and I can still have plenty of room to load things in the side pouches also, which I like also. So this is an extension I've done. I made these extension straps right here, which you can see clearly in comparison to the color is very close. So I like the color. So, but anyway, that's it. That's just first major modification I've done to this pack right here. I'm also thinking about putting in at the bottom some kind of a strapping system right here if I want to add something to the bottom of it. What I do like about this pack system is that if you're wearing this rides up, this wears high. So if you're wearing this configuration here with the two pouches here, I can wear this around my waist and it'll sit just perfectly at the bottom of it. Okay, so this is quite nice. Now, of course, you can't sit up on top. For the moment, there's nothing to attach it to the top. If you want to attach it to the top, so there's nothing like that for the moment. But there's always a possibility of coming up with some kind of modification. Although, I don't think it really needs it. I think it's fine to wear it as a waist pouch and then this above it. And then inside here, which you'll see in a previous video, I carry this. This is primarily a possibles pouch now. Now it's quite a big possibles pouch, but it's got everything I need in it, and I carry it with me camping, and I can use what's in it. Now, there's another modification I'm going to work on here later, and that is I do have all these 4 Fastex buckles right here, the males left. So I'm looking at possibly just coming up with some kind of a harness system I can either wear wear it around my waist, or a chest system, so I can wear it around my on my chest at the same time I'm wearing the pack itself. So I don't think I'd want to really attach it to this right here, although I probably could set these up so I could attach it to the front. That's an idea. I'm gonna try that concept out and see how it works. But so it's not necessarily one that I thought about doing. I know the Hill People design. There's other designs that use this kind of concept where you can attach. But I really like the idea of maybe attaching it to some kind of harness system, so I have it on me, like so, around around my back, maybe forming like an X, and then being able to tighten it up here at the top or here at the sides, whatever, and then carrying it like that. I don't know. I have to see. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Enjoyed these 2 videos on this pack system and the modifications I've made so far. I'll keep you apprised of any future modifications. And if you're looking for any of these kind of clips right here, I know in America you get this stuff quite easier. Here in Europe it's a little bit more difficult. Go to tacticaltrim.com. That's tacticaltrim, TRIM.com. And they sell even this M05 woodland camouflage out of Finland. They sell this right here, which I've been using, and it works very well. It's not the same 1,000 denier material that you use to make the rucksack with, or with this right here. Let's see if they use the same stuff. Yeah, it's not the same, which has a waterproof. It's a coating on it. It's not the same as that right there, but it's the same. It's the same that it's a really good material. I've been using to make a lot of pouches, that kind of stuff with it, and works great. Easy to sew with. I've heard some people talking about it being difficult to sew with, but it's not the same material, so it's actually easier to sew with. That's a 500 dinero. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. And you may have noticed I've got my new subdued patch out now. It comes in this color with dark green and light green. It comes in a black and tan color also. So it reminds you of the t-shirt here. If you're interested in those, go to my website, helvetiabushcraft.ch. These are under patches, and they're going for a pretty good price, $5.90, I believe they're going for, if you're interested. And if you order over $100, I'll send you one for free. Anyway, take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.